Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers Vulcan Season 3. This is episode 41. So I went out mining. I appear to have a lot of resources now. The black hole's coming up. I just can't carry anymore. I have to come back inside anyway. I want to get back inside sooner rather than later anyway, because I want to get that furnace all set up and running. And as you can see, I've got a lot of iron. I can make a ton of steel if I want to. Oops. So yeah, look at all this stuff. It's just crazy. I also would like to make some electrum. I accidentally picked up a bunch of silver. I didn't mean to pick up, but you know, getting a couple of hundred electrum would be nice as well. We got more of this stuff. Cobalt, lead. I don't need this extra silver right now. I got nickel by accident as well. When you're just plowing through it like crazy, you end up picking up a lot of stuff. But as you can see, I've got tons. There's iron as well. I mean, I don't need it right now. Yeah, I can do 1,000 steel. I could probably do the steel inside my new furnace if I want to as well. I don't have to do it in this thing because the outside temperature is. I left that on. Alright, the outside temperature is like over 627, which is needed for steel. Okay, so one thing I would like to do, I've renamed all this stuff now, so I can go ahead and, yeah. One thing I noticed when I rewatched the last episode is that there was no space here, and that kind of drove me crazy watching it. I also at one point accidentally called the volume pump old thermos instead of furnace. I notice these things, and it drives me crazy, so I can just imagine how crazy it drives you guys watching it. Okay, so we want this input to be the old furnace input lever. Old furnace input lever variable has to be open. There we go, and that'll turn on that active vent over there, which will suck gas in the furnace. The input here is going to be the old furnace chute lever. Did I miss it? Output lever, input lever. Where's the chute lever? There it is. And the variable once again is going to be open. And here this is output, so old furnace output lever. And the variable is going to be open. Okay, now when I hit, oh, I need to also set these things. Why didn't I set these already? I should have. This is going to be the, we're going to go temperature pressure. So I want this to be old furnace. Let's go, let's find it. Old furnace, boom, that tells me the pressure of the old furnace. This is going to be the hash display of the old furnace. If I can find it. I want to be quick. I have to actually process the materials. Yep, and this is the pressure. If I can. Oh my god, seriously? No, I had it for a second. There it is. Gosh. I did not want to have to rip that up. Where's the old furnace? There we go. Okay, so we got pressure, temperature, old furnace. Where's the sun? Or the black hole? It's fine. No, I was going to drink some water, but I don't need to. So, I just need to put some gas in there. Let's queue up all the resources I want to put in there. I'm going to put this stuff in here first, believe it or not. Let's get some electrum in there. This is far more convenient than the other way. Okay, we're going to stick some temperature in there. The pressure has to be a bit higher. I think it's processing the gold right now. Pressure is way too much. That'll turn off. Yep, now it's processing the silver. Temperature's high enough. I just gotta suck some gas out of there so I can get electrum. So we need to be below 2.4 megapascal pressure. There we go. Pull it out. And we'll get ourselves like 100 electrum. Come on out, buddy. Beautiful. That's the first one. Okay, let's just get a bunch of copper now. I've got a ton of stuff in here, don't I? Yeah, well, I should leave that suit open. Copper. Where is all my copper? I want like absolute epic amount of this stuff. Let's just do it all. I know I could be saving copper for like astraloy and well whatever resources I want. This should be fine. I'm a bit concerned the temperature won't be high enough. So what we're going to do is input lever. Let's just boost some middle of the day temperature in there. It needs to all process. That active vent working right. Yeah, it's keeping the temperature up high enough. Beautiful. And oh, what? Oh, it's going to come out in pieces, is it? Okay. No, it's coming out 40, 50 at a time. That's fine. Is this going to cool down too much if I leave this on? Let's just stay above 325. That's all. Let's try this now. See what comes out. Okay, that's a lot of copper. There's no more in there. Okay, let's go with the gold. Beautiful. Just using the temperature of, yeah, just using the daily temperature to do this. It is fine, but once it drops below 327, it won't be. See, it's dropping down because it's releasing oxygen into the furnace, and now it's disappeared. But if I suck more gas in there, I'll get the temperature up, assuming it's hot enough out there. I assume it is. Come on. There we go. Once it says 327, I should be able to pull some oxygen out. And there we go. We got 200 gold. Is that it? That's it. Okay, gold, copper. Okay, what I want to do is use the residual gases in there to process all that steel. Because middle of next day, tomorrow basically in game, I'll be able to. Do we have anything? No, we don't. Okay, we'll chuck all these in. Middle of the next day, I will be able to get steel. So we'll pull this out. Okay, we've got a handy amount of copper. We don't have enough gold, not for what I have planned anyway. But one thing I would like to do is, yeah, I'd like to get this steel going. So we're just going to grab all this stuff. Oh, I forgot to put the electrum away. I probably have to combine it with the existing electrum. But yeah, pretty much I want to grab all this. Do I have enough room? I do. Do I need more silver? How much silver do I have? 67. No, I'm fine. I want to make medium filters and stuff. The electrum. So what I wanted to do was just combine my electrum. It should give me more than enough electrum to do all the cool things I want to do. Turn that off. There we go, electrum. Now we'll use the residual temperature in this furnace. Unfortunately my... Oh gosh, where is it? There it is. Unfortunately the gases I have queued up there are very, very hot. I wish I could reverse them and send them back in again into the furnace. But I will be combining them with very cold gases, so hopefully not a problem. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put all this in. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be fine. One, 2. Yep. So now 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Get a bit closer. 1. Lastly, 1, 2, 1, 3. And that's just sitting there because it's full. And I'm just basically waiting for it all to Waiting for all of it to process. I won't really know that it's all processed, but I don't know. This temperature will keep cooling down. We'll find out. Did I leave some silicon outside? I have a feeling I did. Yeah, I did silicon in the arc furnace. I never collected it. Oh god, there's this incoming storm. Quick, quick, quick. Let's grab it. Yeah. I'm taking a risk here. I assume that it was fine. I don't, it just hasn't been enough time, I don't think, for the storm to come in. Okay, that's fine. Let me in. Oh well, let's grab all this. I can get all this ready for the next lot. Okay, silicon. I've got. Let's just combine them. I'm gonna have to drink some water soon. I'm gonna make another large battery in a second as well. Also, one other thing I noticed, I left this on. This does not even need to exist anymore. That needs to come up, and that needs to come up, and these cables don't need to be here. Okay, that's decent, I guess. I could put this active vent inside there and actually suck that out. See, if I suck all this out, I could remove all those walls and use those walls for something else. That was kind of one of the advantages of putting these inside the base, is that I could not, I could just suck everything out of there and save myself a bunch of walls. This is ticking down slowly, only slowly though, not fast. So I might actually suck these gases out now. Just get that furnace completely emptied. And what we'll end up doing is we'll end up putting all the gases into this pipe network here, into this queue. Let's hope the pressure doesn't get too high. What I really want to do is radiate it. I really want to get some radiators up there. Unfortunately, there's an incoming storm, so I can't. One thing I just want to make sure is that I don't accidentally blow my pipe network up. There's a lot of pipes there. I don't think I'll even come close. I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to be sucking very hot gases into this network in a second. So what I should do is, how long has that been going for? Well, what about this? Have I sucked oxygen out recently? No. I haven't checked on those plants in ages. There's nothing in here. So all this, oh, there's nothing in there. Okay, not much I can do about it. And, I'm stuck. I haven't connected this up yet. It's fine. Pressure's not going to be a problem. There were these pipes here. These things here don't need to be here. That connects to. Oh yeah, this is my system that connected. Yeah, my gas capture system. I'll find another way to do it. Okay, there we go. So unfortunately I'm about to flood my whole system with very hot gas. I didn't want to, but it's because I couldn't get that 500, that really hot gas out of my network earlier. It's okay. There we go here. And yeah, that's fine. And I mean, I could slowly cool this over time. 51 moles of oxygen in there. Nitrogen, X, CO2. I do want all that stuff. But, do I have any CO? Yeah, my hydrogen, I've got tons of it. I could be buffing this up. It's like 8,000 moles there. I don't think I'll be making 4,000 moles of water anytime soon. What's the temperature of my water? It's fine. Of my oxygen, it's fine. Temperature of my greenhouse? 27.7. Temperature of my water is great. I am chewing through it a bit though. Okay, let's do this now. Just want it to get to 80. Yeah, 82 or so is fine. 81. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But I am very slowly eating through this water. It's 10-degree water now. 537. I'm sure my water tank is quite fine. Look at all this. There we go, there's the storm. Ah, she blows. But I don't need to duct tape anything this time, which is great. I'll keep these on me. Close this up. Oh, no. One thing I can do during a storm is batteries. I haven't touched this battery in ages. Yeah, it was a bit on the low side. This one's fine. I'll let that build up for a while. That one's fine. And this one, fine. Oops, what did I just do? There we go. This one, I've done. My tablet, it should be done by now. Beautiful. Yeah, storm's raging, but I don't need to go out and duct tape everything this time. Very happy about that. That's my large battery cell. I don't need this open anymore. This active vent, I mean, I would like to use it. I'm going to wait on using it. These things are going to go out. This thing is no longer required. Now, the reason I can't do my steel at the moment, I have to wait till the middle of the day to do my steel. But yeah, it should all be in there and processed. It should be a case of put 1 megapascal of very hot gas in there, and then boom, and I'll get 1,000 steel, which is really, really cool if you ask me. Okay. So I'm just doing a bit of sorting right now. Okay, large battery. That's what I want. I've already got one. I'm going to make 2 of them, and I'm going to look at the spacing in the room and see if I can figure out how to do this. Gold, copper, steel, electrum. Silicon, stellite. Stellite, silicon. Feels good to have a ton of resources. I can make several of these things if I wanted to. And I will end up making several of these things. I would like to just start storing large amounts of power. Where is my battery? Where's my battery and locker? Oh, there. Okay, they don't stack. Okay, so what I'm looking at is in here, there's going to be batteries in here. And it's going to be something like battery, locker, battery, locker. I just find that's a good recipe. Because see, when you open the doors of the locker, it's just brilliant. It fits inside the battery area like this. And what I'm thinking is I just want to continue this pattern like this along the wall like this. And I mean, how far is this going to go? I'm not wasting power or anything by doing this, but we can just continue to follow this pattern along until we. So this is the problem. Right at the end here, I might have to just do 2 batteries because I'm not going to be able to fit a locker in there. Obviously, it's just not going to work. So there's going to be 2 batteries at one end, and the rest is just going to be a battery locker. Or okay, new plan. I'll start the battery in this corner. There'll be a space at the other end, but that's fine. It'll be space not used, unfortunately. Yeah. So if I do it this way instead, wait, is that right? Yeah. If I do it this way, there'll be a space left over at the end, which will allow me to kind of go round the corner. So we have this here, and what we're going to do is just start a new one here like this. No, that's not going to work. Oh, but having the space at the end here is actually fine. Oh, okay, that's sunrise now. Having the space here is fine because I do plan to rip these walls up later on, and having a bit of space at the back here so I can access the solar panels for whatever reason, I think is a good idea. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's how our battery storage room placement is going to be. And these areas in front of here, they can actually be power controllers in front of the lockers. And I think I'll do the same on the other side. Problem with the other side is I don't think it's gonna match up. Also, I gotta do something about this fridge needs to be moved, which is a problem. I'm seriously doubting whether or not maybe I can get away with it. Okay, I won't be able to use the data port of the fridge. That's the problem. But really, if I'm going to have batteries along this line here, I really do want to be able to run this. So this fridge is a problem. Do I have any rotting food in here? I think all my food that was close to rotting, I placed in my oven here. The other thing is I could just move my entire cooking area. I mean, it doesn't have to be there. Yeah, so this is the big problem with this, is that fridge cable is a problem. I might put the fridge all the way back here. I want to get rid of this thing, obviously. But if I put the fridge here and I move this machine across one, I'm going to need a bunch of cans. That also could work. Speaking of food, let's grab ourselves a baked potato. Yummy, yummy, yummy. There we go. We'll just hang on to that for now. So yeah, I guess the fridge is going here. This battery here, I don't really want it there. If anything, I should snip this off and run the power from this battery into that battery. Though sometimes I've noticed when you transfer power from one battery to another, it actually destroys a cable in the process. I'm not sure why it does it, it just does for some reason. Now I got to keep an eye on, these are definitely moving. I'm moving everything into there. I want to keep an eye on the temperature out there, because when it hits over 627, I want to make that steel. So yeah, I don't think I want this battery anymore. I think I want this fridge to move. And it probably wants to move down the end here. Which means I want to move this whole machine, which means I need, what, 5, 7 plus 6, 23 cans. 23 cans I need. Plus, yeah. 23 more canned food. Look how much canned food I got. Why do I want 23 more cans? I should transfer this into here. Is it really 23? Did I miscount? It's 2 plus 5 is 7. Oh, 7 plus 6 is 13 cans. I was going to say. So yeah, if I make 13 cans, I can fix that. Temperature outside. We're getting there. We're getting close. Where's all my steel? It's in here. I would like another large battery. I know it's crazy. I'm wasting all the resources I just spent ages mining. But I'm really committed to making this battery room work. In fact, let's get another large battery on top of it. The gold is going to be the problem, so we'll stop after this one. Okay. I mean, we could put stuff in the middle here and just have it so you run up the sides to access stuff. That's fine. Yeah, because it's going to be a cupboard, and there's going to be a battery, and then there's going to be a bit of space at the end. I like it. I like it. Got so many of these large batteries. Okay, we'll put this one in place anyway. This locker here. Cool. We'll get this line of batteries in first, just because it's convenient next to that line. And the next line of batteries are going to be along there somewhere. And we can get the lockers up for them as well. Temperature outside. I have to move these lockers. Oh, we're at steel temperature. Okay, you get to see this. This is cool. These machines need to be moved. I'm probably going to move them in that corner there. Okay, so what we need to do is just get a megapascal in there. 250. Once it's a megapascal, the steel will be available. There we go. That's iron. No, ingot steel, I was going to say. I saw ingot and I thought it said iron. 500, 1,000. There we go. Steel done. Just like that. 1,000 more steel. And you probably can understand now why I decided to dedicate an entire shelf to steel. This shelf is supposed to be copper, gold, iron, silicon, and silver, the whole lot. But yeah, we got a lot of steel now. Ton of steel. You can put steel in this machine, start making steel sheets and stuff. One thing that's been driving me crazy is the lack of storage. Well, not the lack of storage, the fact that these storage lockers have been in my way for the whole game. One thing we could also do with this space is we could put a machine here, like the recycler, for instance, might be there. Maybe put the centrifuge down this end and the recycler down that end. That actually seems good to me. Something I want to do. These batteries, I would like to connect them up to power. We don't have any heavy cables, but what we do have is something that can make heavy cables. Because look at our power. It's just crazy how much power we got coming in with that array. Array is amazing, and it's stormproof. It's just beautiful. But it would be nice if I could turn these on and get some power going in them now. I will move that fridge. But yeah, there we go. We get some power generation going. And I want to run this heavy cable line all the way down there. And the fridge has to go. Stop this for now. I do have other use for heavy cables, of course. These things here were, I was still working on this line. +4 is 5, +4 is 9. So if I get 10 more heavy cables, but I need a lot more 10. Why didn't I leave this running? Because I need to connect up all these batteries, but at least I'm generating power in this battery now. My power array is insane. It's insanely good. The batteries on this wall, what I might do is connect them to windmills. That's what I'm thinking. Create some wind turbines. I really want the wind turbines out the back though, not out the front, because they're pretty tall. I don't want them to block my power array. It might be okay if I create a pad of windmills somewhere out the side there. It won't interfere. I should be able to do something like that. Oh god. Anyway, went all the way around. 9. That's right, I noticed that too. I left a cable in there last episode. I didn't even check it, I just made the mistake. Okay, we finally got all these things connected up. Something I've been itching to do for ages. Once it's nighttime, I'm going to put the radiators on. Get those gases in my queue all cooling down nicely. Yeah, you can put that there. So yeah, that's going to happen. %, of a potato to go. It's amazing, but I've only got 81 grams of gold left. After all that mining and stuff. There's one in there. Gotta keep remembering to check that. So all this stuff I'm probably not going to use in a long time, which includes this thing and this thing. What happened then? The tracker, I'm too afraid to go very far away from my base. That's the problem. Portable scrubber. I might end up using this portable air conditioner to air condition my base. bit of extra power. Once I actually get gas in this space, of course. But I'm very unlikely to use all this stuff. I might end up using these liquid pipes. I don't know, we'll find out. Temperature out there is probably, yeah, I can go and cool those gases down. That's a daytime job, moving all that stuff. It's not a nighttime job. Okay, this is fine. I'm wondering why that was closed. I must have closed it without thinking. Okay, one thing I would like to just check on is, like, the storm does nothing to these. Health 100%. Yeah, just wanted to check on that. I still have to finish this windmill line off. That requires a bit of work. Why can I not select these? Oh, okay. And these should all be perfectly fine. I can actually open it up in there and actually gas trapped inside glass. That might be getting hotter and hotter. I gotta be careful with that. But I do want to open that up and yeah, evacuate it. Okay, so what I was actually doing was this. Sticking these things on here. And the plan is to basically cool these gases down to 126 before I put them into my main system. That's all I came out here for. But yeah, let's actually think about that active vent idea. I would like to evacuate that whole area in there. So what have we actually got? We need an active vent and a passive vent. I've got a passive vent out there, so I'll grab that. And a bunch of pipes. I will also need cables. I need to find a way to connect these up, connect it up to power, what I'm about to do. I'll probably end up doing it off here. So for the time being, we can stick this cable in here. Yeah, that'll do. Just as a temporary measure. Just a temporary measure right now. And we're going to open that up from the other side. I'm going to back away from it though and give it a chance to cool just in case it is hot. And yeah, we're going to stick an active vent in there and a passive vent. We're going to power it. We're going to turn it on. We're going to seal it back up again. And we're just going to let it evacuate. I can go out that door if I want to. I should definitely keep this closed though, so that I can actually enter via the other side in an emergency if I need to. I like it. I like this side because of that. And the other thing I have to do is find a way to get a klaxon speaker over there. So this is all the same network, right? I just want to be able to hear a klaxon speaker from this side of the base. This is all the same network. So I could run this cable like much closer if I wanted to, something like that. I don't know, there's lots of ways to do it. But anyway, let's stop wasting time. Oh, I mean, I'm not wasting time, I'm planning. I'm trying to plan out how do I get speakers all over my base. Okay, so the plan here was actually to pull this out here. Now I'm afraid it might be hot in there. It should be okay, but we'll stand back anyway, just in case it's much hotter in there than it's supposed to be. We'll just give this a little bit of time to cool. It definitely was hotter in there. You can tell because the gas is rushing out. Hotter temperature means higher pressure, which means gas will move from this end to that end. I could speed up this process a little bit by pulling this one out as well. Okay, good. While I'm doing all this, I might actually fill up my jetpack. Although, what is the pressure in here? That should be okay. Because, yeah, it should be okay. It's fine. I need to get a proper, like, pressure regulator system going at some point. Okay, it's probably, I'm guessing it's cool enough in here now. 134, yeah. fine. I gotta remember to put both those back on again at the end. So what I'm thinking here is I'm just going to do this. We'll just suck it out the front there. And yeah, there we go. We can do that. And a bit of pipe. What am I doing? Yeah, let's go out here. Stick a passive vent there. There we go. That works. This thing should work. It does. Good. We're sucking it from here into there. Okay, and it's cool enough in there I can put all this glass back on again. There. Turn this on, put the glass on, and it'll suck everything out of there. And there we go. And I should just suck that whole thing completely free of gases. Then I can combine it with the rest of my base, which I think would be quite useful. Okay, so what other things can I do out here? Not much. Not much. I'm just waiting for the sun to rise. Just daylight sensor. I would like it. I don't know. I think it might be good to have some kind of thing set up which told me what the time of day was. I'm just going to have to keep an eye out there. I've got to make sure I get those radiators off my pipes before it gets too hot out there. Okay. There we go. One thing I was working on is this thing. It's driving me crazy. These, I'm kind of too afraid to use the pipe valves these days because they were always bugged in the past. A lot of this stuff will probably get recycled. Turn it into iron. Ah, solid generator. Yeah, I could be using that. But anyway, I'm so happy. Oh God, I was about to say I'm so happy to get this drilled up out of my face. Fantastic. And yeah, we're gonna have lockers on the other side. Lovely storage system is gonna be set up out of all this. And of course, now we have to start on the next one. The pipes want to be kept close by, handy. And this one here, there we go. We'll get the paint. It's just sorting stuff out, but it's going to open up my base quite nicely once the locker's gone. I'll be able to see a bunch of stuff. I'll be able to, I'll be able to see. Okay, this is more stuff that needs to be recycled. There's a spare gas canister. I want the spare gas canister somewhere handy. I don't have any dead filters on me. They're all medium filters. I should make a lot more of those. I've been meaning to for a while. Logic IO, data cards, all very useful, handy stuff. And then there's my building supplies, which when I start expanding the base, I'll definitely be using. I don't know if I'll be using this portable stuff. I generally hang on to the portable stuff for attaching to a buggy or something, but I don't think buggies are going to come in handy on this planet unless I start like creating buggy pathways. Create bases off in the distance. That'd be cool to like slowly turn this into a civilization where I have a road made out of frames that heads way off to another area that's rich in resources, and I just slowly expand my way across the horizon. That's something I've always wanted to do in this game. I've never played it to that extent. I've always just had the one base and then traveled long distance. But because storms kill you now, it suddenly becomes a rather useful thing to do. Now, this is a food cupboard. This is going to take forever to get all the food out of here. that the sun rising? It is. I gotta go out and take the stuff off. I got a bit of time up my sleeve. As you can see, it's just the tip of the sun. Well, the black hole. I'm gonna just put all my spare food here. Food is not a problem. I can live a very long time on food. I might actually let a lot of my food rot intentionally, and try and create biofuel with it. I think that'd be a good idea. And then that can be another power source. I'm not exactly using enormous amounts of power right now, but I will be in the future as I get more and more extreme in what I do in this game. I'll be using more and more power. This did not really make much of a dent. It really didn't. It'll be much quicker if I use air conditioners to cool this. One thing I have not checked in ages is the 150. It's fine. I might just use air conditioners to cool my stuff because I didn't really cool it that much. I don't think. I don't know. I'll give it a few nights. Okay. Things are looking good. We got tons of resources. I'm going to take these out right now. It's going to go there. No, that's going to go there. This is going to go here. What I was thinking is that this whole rack was going to be dedicated to copper and gold. So it's going to be like copper gold rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold, and yeah. Get this here. This is my steel rack. I don't know. Iron takes up a lot of space as well, as does silicon. I don't know. The silver might go here, and this might just be a combination of iron and silicon, something like that. I'll probably end up with a ton of silicon as well. But I guess right now this is iron, silicon, silver, copper, gold. I always need a lot of copper. This is all organized, looking beautiful, looking pretty. Very good. Back to what I was doing, which was this. So yeah, the biofuel, the decayed food situation. What I'm thinking is I'm going to just start harvesting the heck out of my greenhouse. You know, getting a ton of plants, and then yeah, just let it all rot in a cupboard or something. Just create biofuel, or just chuck it on the ground and have an entire corner of my base dedicated to rotting food. Because then I can have a backup power supply made entirely of biofuel. So if I lose all power in the future for whatever reason, I can just run the generator. That kind of thing. I like doing that sort of stuff. So in here, what we've got is we've got some of this nickel. This can all be turned into Invar for all I care. Maybe make another big batch of Constantan. I don't really want to put it in here. Or maybe I will. This is kind of my advanced... Yeah. This is my advanced furnace locker, basically. It's going to hold all my advanced furnace stuff. This locker here instead is going to go to my other furnace, which is going to go over here somewhere. Not entirely sure where. You know, should I... Is it going to be in the way if I just stick it behind me? You know, right in the middle here. Oh, I can't put it right in the middle. There's a cable in the way. You know, I mean, I could stick it in this corner here somewhere. I probably will have double lockers actually. So 2 lockers side by side. Something like this. And yeah. I think I'll be doing the majority of my steel in this furnace here because I'll just use atmospheric temperatures. Is there gas still in the furnace? How did I end up with gas in the furnace? I mean, there's no stuff in there. I guess I shouldn't complain. That's free copper and stuff. But yeah, so I'll have 1 locker there, 1 locker here, and that can be my furnace arrangement. So it's looking good. Looking good. I just saw the time. It's 45 minutes into the episode. I really want to put a stop to this episode. what I'm going to do with this biofuel, with this decayed, I mean, this is just one decayed food, but I need a ton of it. So I'm basically going to rot a bunch of food. You know, I can rot all this tomato, all this corn, just rot it all. The ferns I kind of want to use. The wheat, doesn't matter. I've got tons of food. Let's rot it all. Let's just stick it in the cupboard, turn it into rot. Let's make a giant mass of decayed food. I think when it rots, it'll like fall off the shelf. I don't know, I have to keep an eye on it. So we're just going to rot all this food, turn it all into biofuel. And yeah, well done, excellent. Fridge is going to go back. Oh, it can't go all the way back here because then that'll interfere with that line. I just don't have a place for this fridge. It's actually very annoying. I'm actually thinking now maybe closer to the greenhouse. There we go. Anyway, now that I've done that, I can get the rest of the heavy cables in. That was... Can I get in here? There we go. Is there another battery further along? Yes, there is. I'm trying to wrap this episode up, but I want to just get these batteries producing. It's not... I'm going to have to rip up some of these. Because, where's the port on this? There it is. There's only one way to handle this. I need more cables anyway, but I can get another battery charging. Well, that's full already. So much power. It's insane. It's crazy. But yeah, one thing that is absolutely essential is this. I want to wrap this episode up, but I just want to get this one last job done. And the fridge, I mean, maybe there's some space here or something. Maybe I can... Not really. Here? No. I mean, the fridge is something I want to like store like baked potatoes in and things like that. I might actually... I don't really want to put the fridge here because it kind of blocks my view. I've already got so much stuff blocking my view. Maybe near the door here. No, that's going to annoy me too much. I don't know. I don't want to put it there because it blocks this thing to some degree. It really should be near my food preparation area, but there's just no space for it. I'm sure everyone else can see a good space for this fridge to go. I just can't because I'm a dummy. That'll do. I was really just looking for... There we go, that's it. Need more gold. I mean, I do have all this extra space here. Like, look, fridge. I can put it there or there and have it right at the end there. But no, I'd rather it be more conveniently placed. I might just chuck it here in the middle. Maybe have multiple fridges. I was talking about what I'm going to do down this end. I could just have two fridges next to each other. One here and have one there. And that could be the fridge situation. I just come into here every time I want food. Yeah, I like that idea. I like it. I like it. And it's very easy to do. I've got power right here. I'm not happy about these materials falling on this cable, though. That might end up being a problem. I've had that problem before in the past. But there we go. We've got a fridge. Cool. Cool bananas. We can stick some of these things back in here. Yeah, there's no need. I was going to rot all the food, but maybe not. Maybe we'll leave it a little bit longer. It's going to rot eventually anyway. What I want to do is fill this fridge with things like potatoes and stuff. Okay, it's almost sunset. I'm going to go out mining again. I want to just accumulate massive amounts of resources. That's kind of the plan. We can grab ourselves another baked potato really quickly. Cool, thank you. Get back in the fridge. I would like to complete this. Oh, I can do it from here. That is something I didn't consider. Let's get around the back here. There we go. We've got another battery charging up. We don't have this battery charging up yet, but I mean, we could connect it to the main line. What I'm thinking instead is having all the batteries along this line, the 1, 2, 3, connected to large windmills. I really didn't get that many batteries. It's only going to be 6 large batteries. I was hoping for like 20. But anyway, stuff to do. Let's get out there. Well, I'm going to end the episode. You probably don't want to watch me mining on screen. First thing we're going to do, of course, is we're going to get these gases cooling. I can't believe I left gases in there. I didn't expect that. I shut it off too early. I could suck them out, but I'll do it at the end of the end of the night. Okay, I'm going mining, everyone. When you see me next, I'll have a ton of resources, I hope. We'll find out. I'll get my sensor lenses ready. Okay, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna get a ton of resources, and we're gonna work on some new big plans, I hope. Okay, thanks for watching, and bye for now.